Okay, this is my problem from the Chapter 5 and 6 test. I'm going to be working on question 2. It says a local university reports that 15% of their students take their general education courses on a pass-fail basis. Assume that 15 students are registered for a general education course. So that means the probability, they said was 15%, so it equals 0.15. They say there are 15 students, so that is n, which is 15. The question for A is, what is the expected number of students who will have registered on a pass-fail basis? So that means they're asking for the expected number or the mean. They're looking for the mean. And the mean you find by multiplying P by N. So we multiply 0.15 by 15, and it equals 2.25. So the expected number of students equals 2.25. Okay. B, what is the probability that exactly 5 are registered on a pass-fail basis? So this is a binomial question, a binomial probability question. So we have 3 numbers that we have to put in. Okay. So we have to put in N, P, and 5, which is X. Okay, that's 5 students. So when we do a binomial, we have to put in the calculator binomial PDF. That's for an exact number, because it said for exactly 5. We put in the N, the P, and the X, which are 15, 0.15, and 5. And so I look for that in the calculator, which you can't see very well. But if I put that in, I put in 15, comma, 0.15, comma, 5, I end up with a number which is 0.00489. So since 0.04489, since we only we round to the to 4 decimal points, it rounds up to 0.0449 or 4.49%. C, what is the probability that more than 4 are registered on a pass-fail basis? So that is, if it's a more than question, we have to put in the calculator 1 minus binomial CDF, and we put in the 3 numbers. We put in N, which is 15, P, which is 0.15, and X, which is 4. Because it's more than and not at least, which means 4 would be included in that number, we only have to put 4 in instead of 3 because it's not an at least question. When I put that into the calculator, it turns out to be 0.0617 or 6.17%. D, what is the probability that less than 2 are registered on a pass-fail basis? This is also a binomial CDF question, but since it's less than, we don't do the 1 minus. We just put in binom CDF, F, and we put in the number, the N, which is 15, P, which is 0.15, and it's saying less than 2, which means that 2 would be included in the probability. So instead of putting 2, we want to see what's excluded. What's lower than 2? 1. There's nothing other than that. It's 1 and then 0. So we put in 1. So if I put that in to the calculator, I go down to binomial CDF. I put in 15, comma, 0.15, comma, 1. I end up with 0.31858. Since I round to the closest 4 decimal points, I turn it to 3186, which would turn into 31.86%. All right, that's it.